Game changer, a lifesaver, a medical breakthrough. A new depression drug could be all of those things. Tonight, Melanie Michael looks deeper into this fast-acting nasal spray that just received FDA approval.
For millions of Americans who battle crippling depression, life often seems hopeless. Ask anyone who's suffered and they'll tell you facing each day is daunting, especially those who have tried traditional medications with no relief. Now, a new drug promises to change that, offering results quickly in a nasal spray called Spravato. Those in the mental health industry are thrilled to know that so many people are seeing results.
We all deserve to be able to reach our full potential and be happy.
Dr. Stacy Schechner is a licensed psychologist in private practice for 15 years in Tampa Bay. She says she's thrilled to hear news like this, announcing a medical breakthrough in treatment for depression, especially for those who haven't had any luck with other medicines.
If you've tried the typical ones and they're not working and they're not benefiting you, or you have too bad side effects, then let's try other ones that are FDA approved, that's been tested, that the benefits outweigh the negatives.
This longtime psychologist says she's excited when new medications gain FDA approval, knowing that patients will get the help they need, and having this news in the headlines encourages open and honest conversation about mental health, something desperately needed.
If you have diabetes, you need insulin. If you have physical problems that need medication, you need it. So if someone comes to me and works really hard in therapy and they're not getting better, then why deny them a medication that will help their brain?
As always, Dr. Schechner advises talking to your doctor first before any treatment for depression. In Tampa, Melanie Michael, News Channel 8.
All right, shalom, shalom. Shabbat AHBAD from James AHBAD, James St. Petersburg, Florida. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Baruch HaKodash. Double honors to my elder apostles, great MILLSTONE, who rule well. Single honor salutation to all you sincere brothers that's constantly pushing the word truth and sincerity in four corners of the earth. Peace and blessings also be to all these sincere men, women, and children that do consist of the body of YAHAWASHI, who are 1/3. And peace and blessings also be to all of you confusion faces out there in the four corners of the earth. Shalom, peace and blessings be unto you all. As you seen at the beginning of this video, you had it where they're saying that they're using nasal spray to try to alleviate people from being in a state of depression. But we all understand why depression is here today, because Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. All right, and when the earth being given to the hands of the wicked, it goes to show you that the state of the people shall be in a state of mourning. All right, they shall be in a state of distress. And I went into the word depression, and it's from 1650s. It says the literal sense, act of pressing down. All right, being put under pressure, state of being pressed down. The meaning dejection, state of sadness, a sinking of the spirits. Okay, now that's beautiful, because the spirit of Babylon, America, is starting to be on a decline. As you can see, the people, especially so-called white man, woman, and child, they are on a decline. You know, whenever we go to camp, I was at camp last week and I asked to eat him out. Like, hey, do you like Donald Trump? He's like, no, I can't stand Trump. Trump's an asshole. But you know, when we was out there doing the word when Trump first got into office, I saw walking out, woo, go Trump, pro-Trump. As you can see, man, America's on a decline, man. All right, and it's a very beautiful thing. You know, going back to the spirit and prayer, how about Shem Shai? All right, and this is why it says Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 30. Is it 30? Yeah, Proverbs chapter 30, verse 21. It says, "For three things the earth is disquieted, and for four which it cannot bear. For a servant when he reigneth, and a fool when he is filled with meat." All right, when a servant reigneth, that means that the world is disquieted. All right, now through the spirit, I'm gonna look that up in the etymology real quick on my computer. All right, and that's what's wrong with the people today, man. They have been disquieted because what? The wicked is bearing rule right now, and in the same book, Proverbs will tell you the same exact thing that's occurring right now in this society. All right, and right here it says disquiet. It says this etymology: deprive of peace, rest, or tranquility, want of quiet, rest, or peace. And it's never been that since Esau, Edom came up out of the caves, man. The so-called white man, woman, and child. Because when you go into Revelation 12:12, it said, rejoice ye inhabitants of the earth and in the heavens. It said, knowing that the devil had but a short time, he shall come down with you with great wrath. All right, because Esau's kingdom is coming to an end. All right. Because these are because prophecies are being fulfilled. All right, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, that's on the brink. Famine is already here in America. Okay, there's also going to show you, man, that there has been pestilence. H1N1, Ebola, Ebola, all things of that nature. Here it is, Dollar General. Well, the Family Dollar was talking about shutting down like 400 something stores. Sears already went out of business. Now they're trying to open back up. Toys R Us, they shut down businesses. You have a lot of these mom and pop stores that are losing business too. The tariffs have had hundreds of thousands of people lose their jobs. Okay, the farm industry is on a decline. All right, the America's infrastructure is D-. The air you breathe is polluted. You know, even brothers saying that their siblings and their loved ones have a hard time breathing because of Esau's air, man. All right, people are having respiratory problems, man. That just goes to show you, man, that the wicked right now is the so-called white man, woman, and child, man. All right, and the scriptures tells you that right here. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. Just like it says in depression, these people have a low spirit, man. Their spirit has been pressed down. What did it say? Let me go back real quick. Salakia. What did it say? It said a sinking of the spirits. All right, and that's very beautiful because the elders they've been saying it lately. Well, I haven't said it as of lately, but I heard them say that America is circling down the drain. All right, and when it means circling down the drain, it's a medical term meaning that someone's getting ready to die, you know. And lo and behold, it said a sinking of the spirits. Okay, so the spirit of America is circling down the drain, man. It's gonna cease to exist that day. All right, in that day, and we're going right back to Proverbs 30 in 22. I'm sorry, 21. For three things the earth is disquieted, deprived of quietness, of rest and peace, and for four which it cannot bear. For a servant when he reigneth, and a fool when he is filled with meat. All right, and it tells you right here in Proverbs the 19th chapter, the 10th verse, delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. Wow. And who are the princes? That's Israel, the nation of Israel, you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans. Remember that. So it's not seemly for Esau Edom to be in the position that he is in. All right. Now, with that being said, I'm going to the book of Isaiah just to prove that point. And even the Lord said it because the Lord showed favor over to Esau. The reason why they're ruling right now, not out of brute strength, not out of them coming out of the caves and ruling the whole world. It was biblical prophecy because we did not uphold our end of the covenant, of the contract, of the promise of keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWASHI, and not giving his power over to another, and not to worship false idols and follow after the customs of the heathen. Us so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans in Confucian faces, we failed to complete that task on the end of our covenant. So the Lord put us into slavery, but then he said he's going to make a new covenant where he put his laws in our inward part, because he made a promise with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not with every nation on the face of the earth. All right. So this is Isaiah chapter 26 verse 10. It says, let favor be showed to the wicked, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the red Hebrew Edomite, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land in the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. So it said, let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. Lo and behold, going right back to the book of Proverbs right here. Proverbs 29:2. And it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So the so-called white man, woman, and child is supposed to be the real Jews. Why is the world in such a state of mourning? Okay, because you're not. We are the real Jews, all right? We are the real Judahites, so to say, okay? Through the spirit and power by Shem Shai. Going right back. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. All right, understand that, okay? So that just goes to show you, man, that the so-called white man, woman, and child, man, they are just fit for destruction. They are vessels of destruction, vessels of dishonor. All right. And I have another precept real quick I want to bring out. I'm not gonna make this too long, but hey, that's how you know, man. The Lord said, "This is not our rest." Remember, it says when a servant reigneth, it said there be three things that disquieteth. It said when a servant reigneth, man. You understand that? A servant. That's Esau Edom, the so-called white man, woman, and child. All heathens are servants to us, nonetheless. I mean, no matter how you want to look at it, all right? This is all Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. We're talking about what? America. It shall destroy you with a sword destruction. You are disquieted. You are constantly under depression. People do a lot of drugs. People like to drink a lot, have a lot of sex. People just want to party, party, party. Listen, that's not what life is all about. All right, the heavens and the earth and all these beautiful creatures in the beautiful foundations. It was not created for you just to be in a state of debauchery all the time, to be lethargic. We're supposed to be serving a higher power, man, all right? But what happens when you have the wicked bearing rule? That's what people like to reside to, because it alleviates them from the pain and from the disquietness and from the depression, all right, that occurs around them, all right? So now I have one more precept, and I'm going to close out through the Spirit and power YAHAWASHI. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter, I didn't mean to say it like that. The book of Isaiah, chapter 25. This is talking about for the nation of Israel. This is who we're waiting upon, and this is what we're hoping for in that day. This is Isaiah chapter 26, verse. I'm going to start at 8. I'm going to start at 7. It says, the way of the just is uprightness. Thou most upright dost weigh the path of the just. Yea, in the way of thy judgment, O Lord, have we waited for thee. The desire of our soul is to thy name and to the remembrance of thee. All right. So that's what we waiting for. That is what we long for, man. And that right there was Isaiah chapter 26. All right. We wait and long for the Heavenly Father, man. And I'm gonna jump down to verse 12. Isaiah 26 and 12. And it says, O Lord, it says, Nasal, it just says, Lord, thou wilt ordain peace for us, for thou also have wrought all our works in us, man, in us. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Kind. O Lord, our God, YAHAWASHI, other lords besides thee have had dominion over us right now, but by thee only will we make mention of thy name. All right, man. So with that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKADASH, double honors to my elder apostles, the great millstone. Single honors to all you brothers. Peace and blessings to the 1/3. Peace and blessings to the confusion of faces, man. Like I always say, man, ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. Call me Asha Allah, walk like BABAL. Shalom.